We have a question from Steve Ashcroft online. The play is based on archival research and interviews. What was that process like? And did you learn any new anecdotes or facts that you hadn't heard before?
I love that question. The process of doing the research was so exciting as a dramatist because we were looking for his inner conflicts and the turning points in his life. And wherever we turned, in the least expected places, we heard people who knew Shlomo and were affected by Shlomo in the most random circumstances, and those who were part of his career, and those who knew Shlomo and Nina Simone, and throughout the world. And we did spend about 3 years recording and transcribing interviews with people who were fellow students of his. We did archival research. We did research through the Red Cross to find records in Europe. And the Northwestern University has an extensive archive of the Berkeley Folk Festival in Haight-Ashbury during that time, which was just a wealth, boxes and boxes of just undiscovered relationships, how his life intersected and Nina Simone's life intersected really the powers of change and the ways of change during that whole era until today. And when we really were reading about Shlomo's only telling of his own life story, that's when we really discovered the turning point of his transformative relationship with Nina Simone.
Another question online from Steve Ashcroft for Lisa. How did it feel to watch Naya performing your mother on the screen?
I thought she was refreshing. It was really nice. Mom's been dead about 20 years now. This is the 20th year of her transition. And so for me, who's perhaps one of the most biased Nina Simone fans that exists, I was with the original, so to be able to enjoy everybody's homage to my mother in a way that's not biased, and to be able to recognize that this is their way of honoring her and bringing her to life. I enjoyed Naya's, and I continue to enjoy Naya's rendition of my mother.
Beautiful, beautiful. Dari, how does it, from Steve Ashcroft, how does it feel to see your father's message conveyed in the play, and how can viewers help spread the Soul Doctor's message of love and tolerance after they get home from the theater?
That's a good question. How does it feel to watch him? It's nothing but pride. My father was born in Europe and led the Holocaust and was part of a great dynasty of rabbis. But he was raised from the beginning with a huge openness for all religions. He used to talk about how in his house his father had the bishop and the priest and every possible religion coming in, and they all came together. And he was told from when he was 3 years old, you're going to be a rabbi. And he actually one point took his kippah off his head, his yarmulke, and his twin brother cried because it meant he wasn't going to be a rabbi, and he just said he felt bad for his brother crying so much, so he said, okay, fine, I'll be a rabbi. And in all his choices, as he led, and he was a great scholar and the highest level of understanding, depth in Torah knowledge. But every choice he made along the way reflects his big heart and his kindness. And I believe that his soul came into the earth to bring back the joy and the passion of Judaism that was lost in the Holocaust. Because he endlessly talked about the 6 million and the 6 million angels are with us and we're walking through them. And the choice he was to bravely go to churches and be inspired by the gospel religion and endless longing for connection to God uplifted something in this world. And so when I watch him and I see that he had this never-ending heart to follow that and bring the loss and the trauma and transform it into prayer and meaning. And it just inspires me to want to do this in my life.